Okay, so we're live. So, Cory, why don't you just introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about the company, and then you can just talk a little bit about the question that we got from YSumo on Twitter, which is how is, your company going to deal with Google's DNS service?
You got it, Glenn. Hi, I'm Cory von Wallenstein from Dynamic Network Services, DYNInc, and we're a DNS provider, mostly for authoritative DNS for companies like Twitter and 37 Signals. We also have the DYNDNS platform with 3 million users around the world, use us to do fun and interesting things out of their home in terms of hosting applications and linking up their gadgets together. And about 3 months ago, we launched a product called DYNInc Internet Guide, which is a free recursive DNS service. And very recently, it's been getting very, very hot in the DNS space with the launch of Google Public DNS. Now, from our perspective at DYNInc, we embrace this with loving arms. Google Public DNS is a great attention on our space. It's a great affirmation that DNS is truly important to the stability of the internet, and consumers demand a better internet experience. And we're trying to do that. Our angle is to do it with content filtering and to also let some of the more geeky people on the internet still have some of their core applications still work. Internet Guide is a great service to get rid of the bad, but keep all these applications still working. Whereas Google is more just a very fast recursive DNS service. So we see ourselves as in kind of two different segments. One is we're a value add for the additional content filtering and being able to avoid phishing and malware sites, but still maintain those applications working by not doing NX domain redirects, while as Google is a bare bones recursive DNS service as fast as possible.
So why don't we just take this in a kind of different way? What are the kinds of problems that you're solving then for customers that people would recognize? What are the characteristics that perhaps Google is?
Yep. So security right now, especially in the home for the average family, is a very difficult problem. In terms of controlling what access people get to different websites, in terms of controlling, this site looks like my bank, but it really isn't, and someone's going to steal my account information. Those are the things that we're trying to stop. And we're trying to stop it with a free service that doesn't require any installation, any maintenance, any subscription cost. It's purely you set us up as your recursive DNS provider, and we take care of the rest. We give you that content filtering for free. Every time you look up a site that doesn't exist, we do have the option to show you some search results for some similar stuff, but like I said, you could turn that service off if you wanted to and disable the NX domain redirects.
Looks like we've got someone else who wants to add
well,
something.
I actually was just going to ask you about the NX domain redirect. I'm Kyle from Dyne as well, work with Cory, and I was going to ask him to kind of talk a little bit more about NX domain redirection. That's a hot topic, especially among the real IT community, and something that is not really well perceived or accepted, and we've done something really nice there, considering we're a company with our focus is DYNDNS for the past 10 years, and we're a company of engineers. That was something that when we were building Internet Guide, we wanted to make sure we allowed for that sort of opt-out.
So we see there's kind of two camps in the DNS community. One camp sees the domain name system as something that should tell the truth. It should say when a site exists, when it does not exist. There's another camp that sees it as a tool to deliver some sort of capability or additional value. And those are very two conflicting camps. We see ourselves kind of sitting in the middle. We see value that we can introduce using DNS as a tool, but we also respect that a lot of the way these applications are built, things like SSH, mail service, mail clients, any other application that's trying to talk on the internet, relies on a certain behavior to be consistent in the domain name system. So that's why for our users, we give them the option to either have the fully protected experience, be able to see search results when they look up something that doesn't exist, rather than a browser error page, which to them, they may find valuable. Or, for some of our more geekier subscribers, they may not find that valuable. They would rather just have the phishing protection and not have to deal with their application getting incorrect answers to the pages that we would otherwise show our search results on.
Okay. And just one last thing. You mentioned that the service was free. How are you guys making any money?
In the search results, we do show a couple ads. Right now, we're showcasing some of our partners that we work with in DYNInc. We do have options to kind of roll out a paid service in the future with additional functionality. Right now, our goal is to keep it fully free and build the best possible platform for content filtering and for internet stability for our users and to speed up their internet experience. From there, we'd love to hear additional features people would like to see. Right now, we're happy, our users are happy, and we're looking to grow it.
All right, well, very cool. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.